there is a new bet that I have been recently engaging in. This is table tennis, and basically, I just bet the overs and unders. So in table tennis, we have, this is not a good, let's go back. Okay, so these are all the live table tennis games going on right now. And just to kind of start out, we normally will have, just like regular tennis, you're normally going to go to 4 or 5 sets. So you can go to a max of 5 sets. And in table tennis, in order to win, you have to have a score of, the first person to get to 11, you have to win by 2. So you see right here, it's 11-8. So once it gets to like 10-10, now you have to still win by 2. So that's why this first game right here says 12-10. And it can keep going up and up and up as long as it's like, say it like gets to, it's 11-12. Then it's 12-12. It's going to keep going up until somebody wins by 2. So what I'm going to normally do is bet, let's see. Let's try to find a game. So normally I'm going to go and bet. So they already played 2 sets. They're in the 3rd set. Normally I'm going to take that, a set over 16.5 points. Because it's very easy. 16.5 just means it has to be like 11-6. It has to get 17 points. And as you can see, so right here. And it's like, it doesn't pay much, those odds, because I'm doing the bare minimum. I'm just taking over 17. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so here, these 2 games where it says Jacob, and it's, I don't know, maybe they're overseas because it's always some weird ass names. So right here you got Jacob Milikowski, 11-9. That would have went over 16.5. 10-8, that's gonna go over. It's already went over. So, and you can also do, like if I go right here and do the total points, where it says 75.5. Now normally, in order for it to go over the total points, it has to go to at least 4 or 5 sets. Okay, so this guy, Greg, whatever, he won the first game 11-9. It looks like he's gonna win the second game as well 11-9 if the other guy doesn't score a point. So that means when the 3rd set comes, okay, so now the other guy's leading. When that 3rd, okay, so now, as you can see, it's clearly gonna go to at least 4 sets because each one of them has won a set, and you have to win 3 sets to win. So it's probably would have went over those total points, which is now went up to what? It was at 70 something. Now it's at 84.5. So, and obviously that minus 125 right there, it pays a lot better than what I normally do, which is, okay, the 3rd set is starting. Now we're going to go to the 3rd set. I see the 16.5. I'll probably bet like 25 bucks on that, okay? So now, let's go to my bets. Okay, here we go, 3rd set. So it doesn't normally pay much because it's pretty easy to hit this bet. Okay, we're in the 3rd set. Now we see it's 2-2. So, when it gets to both players have 6, I'm going to automatically win. Because if somebody wins 11-6, again, that means it's over 16.5 points. 11-6 is 17. And the thing is, at any point, if you feel like you're going to lose this bet, you can always cash out and minimize your losses. So right now, it's okay, it's at 3-4. As long as this stays close, you're good. Okay, 5-3. If it goes up to like one person has 7, the other person has like 1 or 2, it may not end up being that close. And I would cash out my bet, which they're not offering me right now, but we'll see what happens. Okay, 6-3. So now I could cash out that $23, take my $2 loss, but 6-3 is still not a bad score. 7-3, that's cutting it a little close, but we'll just play this one out. Okay, now that's looking a lot better now. So, person that has 7 has to get to 11 to win. So they got to score 4 more points. This person with 4 only has to get 2 more, which I like the odds. You got to get 2, the other person has to get 4. So again, we'll see what happens. This person, Greg, they just have to get 6 before this person gets to 11. Okay, it's not looking good. We won. You see that? So we're going to win that bet. So I made $7.14, which is not a lot. But like I said, they play these games 24 hours a day. And if I just do 4 or 5 of those, where I'm making $4 or $5 each time, I'm making like 20 or 25 bucks an hour, which is pretty good if that's what you want to do in your spare time. So that's basically what I've been doing the last week, because there's not a lot to bet on. But again, we just went through the basics, and again, it's fairly easy, you know. We can go to live now, and you see there's all these bets. And now you can see where 9 times out of 10 they're going to go to 4 or 5 set. That's a 5-set game. That's a 4-set game. So it did probably go over those total points, which pays a lot better than you just taking the 16.5. But I just like to play it safe and try to make some guaranteed money. You know what I mean? And that is how you bet table tennis. And again, that's just something to do if you want to make some extra cash. You know, and if, like I said, if you're, you know, on a day like Saturday or Sunday, you do that for a couple hours, you know, you made a nice little chunk of extra cash. So as you can see here, it's not hard to win these bets, like I said. So most of these are green. This is probably something, or again, I don't normally take the total points. I tried that time and lost. I normally just take it over 17.5. This is a game where I felt like I was going to lose, and I probably did. But I cashed out $11 of the 22 that I risked. But again,